Alright guys, so the next unit we'll take a look at is this EX Majuub, who is rather surprising given we already have one and we still have yet to receive an EX Goten, who I was kind of hoping for alongside Pan with Giru Assist that I was hoping for to be the newest EX unit alongside the banner. But his overall stats now, excuse me, is pretty good. At 3 stars, and him being an EX unit is pretty good. They have access to some good equipment, so I really do think he may have to bank off of that, given his star count is only at 3. To me, he feels a little bit watered down like his yellow counterpart, but not too annoying, because the yellow Oob, to me, he's annoying with this green card and him going and him drawing another card and disregarding cover change. He was really annoying from that. And his mana ability, restores health, gets key back, and gets another damage inflicted plus 30%. But the one that's confusing to me is him gaining card draw speed, but we don't know whether or not that's uncancelable or if that can be canceled, because normally they would state that if it can be canceled or there's a set requirement or set time limit before it goes away, and they did not state that, which is kind of weird. I do think that his first passive is pretty good. A lot of EX units nowadays are coming out, with a damage increase that can't be canceled. He gets 80% that can't be canceled. He has a damage reduction for 60% that can't be canceled. He has strike damage that can't be canceled, and he also has strike arts cost cut down that can be canceled as well. He also has this ability to where it's similar to the red Zenkai Gogeta. Each time he lands a card, he gets a damage increase. So his damage ramp up is pretty high, which is pretty good. And also, he also deals. I said also twice. Excuse me. I'm gonna say it again. He also reduces enemy ki by 20 upon each card that hits. So he has a good way of taking away ki, which honestly, that could prove very, very useful, seeing that a lot of units are really combo demons, and if you could take away ki by any means necessary, that will help out you particularly to gain an edge over the fight. And he also, after enemy attack is over, he reduces ally sub count by 2 activation 3 times, which is good. And he also restores his own health by 15%. So he kind of has that green Kefla ability. After he takes some damage, after it's over, he restores a little bit of that what was lost. Comes back to him. I'm all over the place, so bear with me. And for his second passive, one thing I really like about it is the fact that he has to have one ally down in order to receive 30% damage that can't be canceled, key recovery that can't be canceled, card draw speed that can't be canceled, that activates once, which they shouldn't have added that, so what's the point of adding that? It would be obvious. And he also applies attribute upgrade shorts own sub count by 2 that can't be canceled, just by having one battle member down. Now, for the team, I'm throwing him on a GT team with Hellfighter 17 because I want to get more accustomed to using him. And once again, I'm straying away from any Zenkai buffs because I want to see what this guy could do on his own and see and kind of gauge where he's going to be placed, because as you know, a lot of EX units do not receive a lot of love, but I like EX units, so if he becomes but if he seems more impressive to me throughout the fight, I will be using him more often. So with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into it and see how well EX Majuub can handle today's meta. So after all that, he's impressive. He's a really good unit. I won't lie to you, he's a really good unit. But I have him at 3 stars, which means it's going to be kind of hard for him to really, seem overly impressive in the terms of dealing damage. But like I said, with him being an EX unit, they have access to some really good equips, and thankfully the equips I had on him, pulled through. And him being red is also concerning because, as you know, Beast Gohan, Ultra Gogeta, and whatever blue unit that causes mayhem is going to make it hard for him to really seem, what's the one I'm looking for? Like I always said, impressive. And with that said, you might have to play more defensive with him because you don't want to get him killed off early on. You want him to be comfortable enough to where he don't have to worry about that. So taking out taking out any blue units beforehand will help him out in the long run. But overall, he's a good unit. He definitely needs more stars. And I say for an EX unit, 6 stars roughly is probably where you want him to be at. If not 6, maybe 5. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. 5 and up is probably where you want him to be. And for me personally, he may not be the red unit for GT, but I can probably see him being a red unit for my Fusion Warrior team, because I do run Fusion Wars, but not as much. Good unit, fun unit, needs more stars, has access to really good equip, and just be careful with any annoying blue units that's running around. Otherwise, he's going to get folded, and there's nothing you can do about it. But with all that said, till next time.